Hi everyone. Today's podcast is on 3D city modeling and I'm your host Preetha Sengupta. We have with us four eminent Avineon leaders, Mr. Pramod Karnawat,
Hi.
Mr. Srinivasulu Banda,
Hi.
Mr. Govardhan Jutla, and Mr. Raghu Ganeshan.
Hi.
To introduce, Avineon is a global IT organization supporting businesses optimize their operations through the effective use of visualization. We have been serving 300 plus clients across 25 plus countries for 3 decades. Now, I would like to welcome Raghu Ganeshan, President Avineon India, who has been leading Avineon's business in the APAC region for more than 2 decades. Hi, Raghu, welcome to this session. Can you please tell us about Avineon's capabilities in spatial intelligence specific to 3D city modeling?
Sure. Thanks, Preetha, and hi, everyone. Avineon has 3 decades of experience in providing spatial intelligence solutions and services to customers worldwide. Talking specifically about 3D modeling capabilities, Avineon has established a center of excellence for 3D modeling and has developed 3D city models, including over 1 million buildings for many cities worldwide. We also develop applications to visualize and analyze the 3D city models. Today, we will talk about how 3D city models can be created in a cost-efficient way, depending on the use cases you plan to address. My colleagues Pramod, Srinivasulu, and Govardhan will elaborate more on how Avineon's knowledge and expertise in 3D city modeling is helping our clients globally. I hope you will find it very useful and informative. Over to you, Priya.
Thank you, Raghu, for helping us to know about Avineon's capabilities of 3D city modeling. Now, I would like to start with Pramod Karnawat, Vice President Business Development for APAC and MEA region. 3D city modeling is changing the world of spatial data visualization. Can you please elaborate on what is 3D city modeling and what are its benefits?
Hello, everyone. Preetha, 3D city model is a detailed digital representation of the city's infrastructure. As it's a replica of the city, it's also called a digital twin of the city. Today, over half of the world population is living in the urban areas, and it's expected to go to about 70% in the next 30 years. In such a scenario, it's very important for the urban development authorities to compare the conditions within the city over time, simulate possible future scenarios so that they can plan for the sustainable development. A 3D city model comes handy in such situations. Some of the areas in which a 3D city model can be helpful are urban planning, flood analysis and risk mitigation, energy consumption calculations, or noise propagation analysis, visibility analysis, solar potential analysis, 5G network analysis, etc. A 3D city model also serves as the basic input for the metaverse, which is the technology of the future.
Thank you, Pramod, for elaborating on various applications of 3D city modeling. Now, I would like to welcome Srinivasulu Banda, AVP 3D Data Services GIS. We would like to know from you, what are the data sources needed to develop 3D city models?
Thank you, Preetha. 3D city models are created by integrating multiple data sources. These data sources, some could be existing and some could be new. Even one can use hybrid data sources to develop the 3D city models based on the accuracy requirements and the cost. The various data sources includes one is aerial data that is from satellite, aircraft, drone imagery, and LiDAR point cloud. The other is mobile data source. That's like mobile LiDAR data, terrestrial photos, 360 images, and artificial 3D scans. There is also existing data source like as-built drawings, planimetric data that includes buildings, roads, bridges, flyovers, etc.
Thank you, Srinivasulu, for shedding some light on multiple data sources. Now, I would like to welcome Govardhan Jutla, GM 3D Data Services, who has been a critical part of 3D city model implementations. Hi, Govardhan. Can you tell us what are the various contents of 3D city models and various level of details?
Sure, Preetha. 3D city models are digital models of urban areas that represent the terrain surfaces, buildings, bridges, vegetation, infrastructure elements, landscape features, as well as road assets like signages, street lights, city furniture, etc. Coming to the level of detail, or as we commonly called it, LOD, it refers to the level of complexity in a 3D generated model and is primarily used in real-time rendering to visualize the or analyze using interactive tools. It varies LOD 0 to LOD 4. Essentially, higher the content, higher the LOD. Here, LOD 0 is building footprint and LOD 1 is the box model. LOD 2 adds the realistic roofs, and LOD 3 where we can add the exteriors details like doors, windows, stairs, balconies, while LOD 4 adds interior details of the model. The level of detail which the model has to be prepared depends on the application. Different application needs different kind of LODs. For example, for visibility analysis, we're going to use the LOD 1 models, whereas solar roof area calculation, we're going to use the LOD 2 models only. Coming to the energy consumption calculation, we're going to use the LOD 3 models, where for logistic planning, we're going to use the LOD 4 models.
Thank you, Govardhan. It is quite interesting to know the role of LOD for various applications. Now, I would like to ask Srinivasulu, what are the various kinds of 3D city formats required and why?
Thanks, Preeta, for asking me this question. Basically, there are three types of 3D city formats. One is open source, second is 3D other formats, and third is the commercial database formats. So when it comes to details, open source data formats, which includes CTGML, CTJSON, are important formats which complies OGC standards that enables spatial intelligence, attribute information, along with the real photo textures. This ensures data interoperability with most of the other formats to be used for various applications. 3ds Max, OBJ, FBX, C4D, Collada are some of the important 3D other formats that are required by various gaming engine software like C4D, Unity for visualization and simulation. There are other commercial database formats like ESRA, GDB, Oracle, Postgres.
Thank you, Srinivasulu, for giving us an overview of various data formats of a 3D city model. Now, we would like to understand from Pramod how Avineon is supporting global clients on 3D city models.
Well, Preeta, Avineon has developed 3D city models for various clients across the globe. Some of the cities for which we have done that include Brussels, Groningen, Roeselare, Rotterdam, Ajman, and Hong Kong. Avineon, with its rich experience in this segment, can advise the clients and accordingly develop the models depending on their budget, the availability of the input data sources, and the applications for which it's going to be useful. Apart from developing the digital twins for the cities, Avineon also helps the clients to publish these models on the web, either on the open source or on Esri platform, depending on the client's needs and the use cases that they're going to use it for.
Thank you, Pramod, for taking us through Avineon's expertise in 3D city modeling applications and experience in catering to global clients. As we conclude this session, I would request Raghu to add last few words.
Sure, Preeta. I would like to summarize that Avineon not only builds your 3D city models, we are also your one-stop solution provider to get you up and running with the model. Not only will we ensure that your available data sources are utilized for the specific use cases you plan to address, thus ensuring that we manage your data input costs perfectly for the task in hand. We will also help you design and set up the IT environment. This will allow you to use your model for its intended purposes with high performance, availability, and scalability. Our rigorous project management approach will ensure that we work in an agile, collaborative, and transparent manner. Quality is never compromised, and providing a good ROI will be our highest priority.
Thank you, Raghu. As you can see, Avineon has well-established processes and solutions and highly experienced domain experts present in multiple locations to serve our global clients. Hope you have liked this session and found it useful. Please feel free to drop us an email in case of any queries to the mail ID given on screen or send your feedback on this session. Also, let us know if you want us to host a session on some specific topics. We will make sure to get back to you. Now, I would like to thank all our viewers for listening to our session and also thank our leaders for taking this session. We wish you good health and hope to connect back soon.
Thank you all.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Thank you.